What's up, Pay Attention family? It's your host, Smith, and I'm so glad that you're going to be a part of season 2 with us. New episodes are going to drop every Sunday at 4 p.m. Central. Now, you want to be a part of this movement, so we're going to be talking to some of the brightest mindsets, leading influencers, and of course, the new top brand and business owners within our community today. Remember, Pay Attention's main mission is to enrich, empower, and educate our community. So continue to like, comment, subscribe, and share this page so that we can all thrive in excellence together, right? I hope you guys are enjoying your day as we go into 2022. And remember, Pay Attention is just so you can get the research, learn from your research, and of course, profit and benefit from the research. Hope you guys enjoy season 2 with Joshua Reece. I want to first and foremost shout out to my man Joshua Reece for taking the time out of his day to plug in. Right, we are zooming from across LA to Houston right now, so it's pretty lit, man. But Josh, first and foremost, before we get dive in, man, I'm gonna let you say something to the audience.
Yeah, man, it's your boy Josh here, tuning in to the Pay Attention podcast all the way from LA. Been excited about this for a couple of weeks now. We've been trying to plot. We finally found some time, man. I'm just trying to, pick your brain on some crypto stuff and give a little bit of value. So I appreciate you having me.
Lit, and I'm glad you talked about that, Josh, because we're going to talk about a lot of interesting things. We're going to be talking about COINBASE. We're going to be talking about crypto wallets. We're going to be talking about some newest cryptos and NFTs. And of course, we're going to give the people just our research, our perspective, and of course, hopefully encouragement to get started in the digital currency revolution. Right now, it is going into February, right? Going into March, and tax refund season it is upon us, right? And so one unique thing is COINBASE, right? COINBASE has actually partnered with TurboTax, where they will actually give you refunds in crypto. Now, one thing that I kind of found out about this was kind of cool, myself personally, Josh, was how now the world was kind of behind cryptocurrency, in the dark or in the shadow of cryptocurrency, and to see the change of just cryptocurrency in 2020. You know what I'm saying, man? So just what is your perspective, man, just on the cryptocurrency space, man, going into 2022?
I think that it's a wave that's not going to stop. You know how some things kind of come in and it's kind of a trend, though. I think this is something where everything that we do is going to have some essence of crypto engraved into it. I think it's real smart by COINBASE partnering with TurboTax, one, because it's a household name. Everybody knows who TurboTax is. It's tax season. And it's a great marketing tactic, too, to get people to start using their platform and give them, an opportunity to pretty much get free crypto. Like if you get a tax return, you can opt in and get it in crypto through COINBASE. So I think it's a solid play by them.
For sure, man. Well, now definitely, man. So definitely just, man, to kind of just give more research, more information on COINBASE and tax and TurboTax. According to the National Retail Federation, 62% of the U.S. taxpayers who expect to receive a refund this year plan to put the money towards savings. We have about 27% of those people actually planning to use it for everyday spending. Now, consumers are increasingly thinking about how to incorporate crypto into their savings and everyday spending, putting money towards assets they think will increase in value, like a stock, like a crypto, or holding yield-bearing assets and spending and earning with COINBASE. So that's just pretty much telling you that going into 2022, you have a lot of people looking to say, man, with my 9-to-5 income, with my side hustle income, with my income, what assets can I use to multiply? And so this year, customers can deposit refunds into COINBASE with a fee-free to start immediately putting their money to work, right? They can choose to get refunds deposited into 100+ different cryptocurrencies, from stable coins to yield-bearing assets, so they can trade and earn interest, right? Or they can choose to receive refunds in US dollars and not even get it the crypto route. So they can be ready for any trade or to spend with their COINBASE Visa card. If they do choose to spend USD, the card is a system that was created to allow you to actually swipe your card for real-time transactions, to actually allow you to have day-to-day or, spending habits. Income depositing all income tax refund that is filed with TurboTax and Coinbase with this new partnership are going to be deposited without any fees. So man, I want to kind of pause right there. Josh, you know what I'm saying? In this season of taxpayers, you know what I'm saying? Of course, as being a taxpayer, what is traditionally, you know what I'm saying, a perspective of going into paying taxes that most people tend to miss out on, like business owners,
Yeah.
new business owners?
Yeah, one misconception or a mistake that a lot of people do is they do their taxes by themselves. I'm big on letting the experts do their thing. So for the business, I'm definitely going to my CPA. I'm letting him do my taxes, let me know what's a write-off, what's not, hand him my receipts, this isn't that. And then for my personal taxes, for my 9 to 5, I have a tax lady, a tax professional who's been doing taxes for 20 years that will maximize my return, and I won't have any issues from the IRS, right? So the biggest thing I would say is just, spend a little extra cash. And a lot of times it's not even cash out your pocket. They'll just take some from a little fee off the top from your refund that you're going to get, right? So it's really a free service if you think about it like that. That'll give you peace of mind, will maximize your return, and make sure everything's good with the IRS.
And for the people that don't know, what is a CPA?
Yeah, so a CPA is an accountant. It's a professional accountant that has a certification that kind of designates them to, do business, accounting, taxes, etc.
Lit. Okay, cool, man. So that's great to know. So tax season is here. Now you don't want to put yourself in a position to not pay any taxes and put yourself in debt in the future. You're right. That's one of the biggest mistakes. Some people say debt is good. Some people say debt is bad. You know what I'm saying? I think debt is negative, you know what I'm saying, regardless. That's just my perspective, but I really do want to encourage you guys to definitely pay your taxes, definitely look to get it done professionally, look for resources online, and of course do your own research so that you can put yourself in the best position possible to get the biggest refund. It's free money that can come back because they took money from you.
Yeah, I'm flying into Houston in 2 weeks to get my taxes done from my tax folks in Houston. So yeah, man, he's telling the truth, man. But then TurboTax too, they have an option to where they can give you tax professionals that'll help you in the TurboTax platform.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. So man, it's crazy. I actually filed my 2021 taxes with TurboTax, so that's kind of cool. But man, we're gonna keep it going, man. So now that we talked about getting your tax refunds in crypto, right? One thing I want you to understand is a crypto wallet, right? You cannot get any crypto, hold any crypto, own any crypto, right? To me, the word of 2022 is ownership, right? You cannot own any crypto, right, without a digital wallet, a crypto wallet. And so I'm going to actually explain these two types of wallets because they actually have two different types of wallets. They have a cold wallet and a hot wallet. Now I want to explain what that means, right? A cold wallet is going to be a hardware piece of technology that is created to exist offline. Right, a cold wallet cannot be connected to the internet, but it can store and allow you to have secure access to your cryptos. Now, hot wallets are not hardware; they're software wallets. And for example, some software wallets you probably heard of are Crypto.com, Gemini, eToro, Binance, and Coinbase. These are I would say, some of the founding fathers of the currency exchange platforms that you can look into. So if you don't know which crypto exchange to participate in first, or you don't know where to start, look into those and definitely choose and understand you can have more than one crypto wallet. Right. The thing I want to highlight about crypto wallets is that every crypto wallet does not allow you to hold certain cryptos. For instance, we're going to talk about a crypto called TRON today. Right. I use crypto.com as a software cold wallet. Right. But crypto.com does not allow you to purchase TRON like Coinbase does. Right. So, for example, just understand some crypto wallets allow you to have access to some coins that others do not. Right. And these hardware wallets, right, they have a lot of different cool hardware wallets out there. One of them that's pretty popular is Ledger. right? Ledger has dropped two nano Bitcoin hardware wallets. The first one is going to be the Ledger Nano S, right? This is a $60 investment that allows you to have secure access. It's going to give you access to integrate a certified secure chip. It's going to give you up to 3 apps that you can use to track, store, and monitor your cryptos. And it's going to give you your very own self-charging USB cable along. Now, this S is one of the cheaper version. It is great for beginners though, right? Now you have the Ledger Nano X, right? This is going to be around $150 for a hardware wallet, same company, right? But it's going to come with the same benefits, but now you can store in between 3 to 20 apps, right? It comes with a Bluetooth connection where you can actually connect the X Nano to your smartphone, to your laptop, and transfer your portfolio to a different laptop screen, whatever the case may be. One cool thing about the Ledger Nano X though is of course the larger screen. So you're going to be able to have more visual understanding of what you invested in. So those are two of the same company, Ledger. Now I do want to highlight EliPal, right? EliPal Titan is another great crypto wallet, a hardware wallet that sells for around $140 on average. Right, EliPal supports over 41 different blockchains and can allow you to hold over 10,000 different tokens. Right, so what that means is you're going to have access to a lot of different cryptos that EliPal can store. Right, Ledger and EliPal are different because they may not support the same cryptos. Right, and then you have one last option, Trezor. Trezor is a $60 option that allows you to store and hold crypto. It's similar to the Ledger. Now, one thing I want to highlight, Ledger Nano and Trezor are both hardware wallets that can also hold NFTs, right? So if you're an NFT investor, you're an NFT researcher, or you're looking to get into the NFT game, right? You can use either the Ledger Nano X or S model with the Trezor model, or either or, to actually start storing cryptos and NFTs in a physical hardware wallet that cannot be hacked on an online server. Josh, just to keep you in a conversation, man, crypto wallets, man, do you prefer a software or hardware wallet? And yeah, man.
Yeah, I was doing my research, man. I'm more of a safe guy because I heard of a lot of people getting their cryptos hacked, right? And it's like when I make an investment, yeah, I'm all for like releasing my investment to make that work harder for me. But if I put my money into something, I want to make sure it's secure. So I'm probably gonna go with the hardware wallets, just for that safety and security. Those extra steps I have to take to make those transactions and trades, I don't mind taking those because of the safety aspect.
Facts. And the best part about software and hardware wallets is that they are allowing you to transfer. So you can own a hardware and a software wallet, right? Software wallets tend to be free, right? Hardware wallets tend to charge, but you can transfer software to hardware or hardware to software, right? That's kind of a cool thing about crypto wallets. The technology is interchangeable, right? Just to continue, right? We're gonna keep it going, right? We're gonna talk about crypto, right? Let's definitely talk about one of the newest cryptos out, TRON, right? TRON is not the only crypto out there to invest in, but it is one of the popular. Last time I checked, I researched TRON this morning, I believe it was 24 on the top 100 cryptos as of today, going in 2022. So TRON, I want to highlight this crypto because TRON has positioned itself as an environment where content creators can connect with audiences directly, right? By eliminating centralized platforms, whether they are streaming services, app stores, or music sites, it is hoped that creators won't end up losing as much commission to the middleman. Right. And this turn, like this could also make content less expensive for consumers. Given how the entertainment sector is increasingly becoming digitized, TRON could have a head start in applying blockchain technology to this industry.
So I have heard of TRON, especially being in the content creator space and being out here in LA. Definitely like cutting edge for creators because there's a whole bunch of creators out here. If they can because ultimately creators create content for the consumer. At the end of the day, the best content creators, yes, money is involved in everybody trying to get paid, but they're really just trying to serve their community, right? So with this new crypto, it allows them to, one, cut out the middleman, and then two, serve their community at a, at a lower price so that everyone can enjoy their content. So I think that Tron is a definitely a crypto that I'm going to continue to research, especially in the space that I'm in with my business. I think that's a huge integration into crypto and content creation.
Nah, facts, man. Facts. Well, let's definitely keep it going, man. Tron was founded by Justin Sun, right? Who now serves as the CEO of that company, right? He was educated at Peking University and also the University of Pennsylvania. He was recognized by Forbes Asia in its 30 under 30 series for entrepreneurs, right? Born in 1990, Mr. Sun was also associated with Ripple in the past, serving as its chief representative in the Greater China area. Right. Tron is a blockchain-based operating system that aims to ensure this technology is suitable for daily use. Right. Bitcoin can handle up to 6 transactions per second. Right. Ethereum has a limit of up to 25. Tron claims it can handle up to 2,000 TPS. Right. 2,000 transactions per second. So that's extremely faster than Bitcoin, extremely faster than Ethereum, one of the fastest cryptos with that many transactions per second. Now, the current price of Tron is about 0.069, right? Which is 69 thousandths of a penny, right? So meaning to start investing in Tron today, anyone can get started for less than 1 penny. Now, as we keep going, man, we're gonna talk about something that's new, that's hot, NFTs. Right, we're gonna talk about one of the newest NFTs that I've researched, and I was kind of excited to talk about it because we have a Black man, right, who has actually started his own NFT collection, right? So I want to shout out De'Aaron Fox, right?
Shout out to Fox, man.
Shout out to the Fox man, right? Right, his newest crypto, right? My bad. His newest NFT is SWIPA the Fox, right? And SWIPA the Fox is the official NFT collection of De'Aaron Fox, right? The NBA athlete playing for the Sacramento Kings, right?
He is from the H too, by the way.
Exactly.
He didn't mention the H, from the H, by the way.
I ain't gonna lie, he is from the H. Shout out to Salt Lake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's definitely from the H, man. And he's been nicknamed the Swiper. And he's a serious basketball player. He has been able to set and pave way as one of the first athletic influencers taking charge with this new digital revolution. So I want to just kind of clap it up for my man because that's him taking advantage of information. And that's what we hope for you guys to do, is to take advantage of the information and not just know about the information, but to profit off the information, right? And so right now, SWIPA the Fox, the NFT collection has over 6,000 items created with currently over 3,000 owners, right? Since the launch of SWIPA the Fox, right, there are over $750,000 worth of trading volume since 2021, since it's been available on OpenSea.com. So literally, we're talking about within less than a year, there has been almost $1 million worth of trading volume gone into this one NFT. Now, one thing I want to highlight is his utility on the NFT, right? NFTs have a way for you to make a passive income. So as a 9-to-5 employee, as a independent business owner, as an entrepreneur, right? This is another passive income, right? The utility means anytime that NFT is sold, he's going to receive a percentage of that transactions, just as if he was a bank, or just as if he was, a surcharge for a bill. So if he sold an NFT for, let's say, 120,000, right? He will make 10%, or whatever that utility fee is set, let's say 10%, he will walk away with a measly $12,000 just off that NFT being sold. And every time it gets sold, he's going to make a percentage. And so passive income, man. So shout out to SWIPA the Fox, man. Shout out to De'Aaron Fox, man.
That's huge. That's huge. But it's so new and it's untapped. So getting into it early, really doing your research, there's so many different possibilities of NFTs. I was watching a Gary Vee video, and he was talking to somebody, like they were selling a product. He was like, man, you can make your receipts NFTs. You can literally make anything NFT. Nas is selling an album where the whole album is an NFT, right? Mm-hmm. So there's endless possibilities. And I really, really, it's very interesting. And I think if you can really do your research and find a quality NFT that you really believe in, I think it's a solid investment.
Yeah, man, this wasn't on the bullets, but shout out to Snoop Dogg, man. He just actually purchased Death Row Records, man, back on Death Row. He's about to drop his first NFT music project. So I'm super duper excited. I got to tell you guys today on Pay Attention because this just happened today. It was announced today. So, man, just seeing, understanding NFTs is more than just images, right? Music, receipts, it could be virtual realms and so much more. For all of my new viewers, man, Table Talk, where we're going to get a chance to find out a little bit more about who Josh is, a little bit more about his background. In this interview, we're going to get a chance to find out more about his business, what he's doing behind the scenes, and how he's planning to change in the world, right? One day at a time. So, man, Josh, you ready, man?
Let's get it, man. I'm excited.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. Okay, baby. So, man, Josh, you know, I've known you pretty much all my life, man. Elementary, you know what I'm saying, growing up as a kid. So I can say that I know Josh, you know what I'm saying, to a certain extent more than most people. Man, for the people that are for the first time listening to you, for the first time that are actually getting a chance to learn about you or just get a chance to know who you are, man, who is Joshua Reece?
Joshua Reece. That's actually a great question, man. Man of God first and foremost. Love my family, love my friends. Really, when people ask me about my friends, it's like really like my brothers, like really, really like solid, loyal, family oriented, entrepreneurial, always wanted to be in business, was always intrigued about business. But one thing a lot of people that just kind of met me don't know is that I'm actually active duty military, right? So graduated from the Air Force Academy in 2018. I'm out here stationed at Los Angeles Air Force Base. And I do government acquisitions. So I buy satellite development type of stuff. I can't talk too much on it, but that's what I do for my day job. And I run a business. I run a digital marketing business to the Stars Media. I started in the beginning of 2021. So just over a year old. And I just love the entrepreneurial space. Was a basketball player growing up. I will still give any one of y'all a bucket. So if y'all watching, y'all don't try me. I'll go wherever you at. I keep my shoes in the car. And I always travel with hoop shoes, man. So love basketball. In my free time, I do a little bit of reading, a little bit of bike riding. Now I'm in LA, so I'm on my hiking game now, you know, going to the beach, stuff like that. Favorite food is chicken and waffles, but I'm not a picky eater. So that's just a little bit about me.
For sure. Okay, man, that's lit, man. That's real lit, man. Part of that interruption, I had a brief phone call. I had someone just call me. But man, definitely just to continue, man. What inspired you to actually, you know what I'm saying, attend the Air Force Academy, man? You know, most people chose to go to college regular student or pursue a career in sports, man. What was that decision like?
Yeah, it was it was kind of like pulling teeth. I didn't want to go. My mother, she was the one who really kind of pushed me to go that route. Initially, I wanted to go into politics. I'm really good at history, always on top of current events, and want to help people. So at first, I was like, I want to go into politics. So I was like, I want to go to school in Washington D.C. I want to be around it. Mm-hmm. My mom was like, well, a lot of politicians actually have military service. I'm like, have you thought of these service academies? And I was like, what? No. But she was like, you know, you should just give it a try and just see. So as I was applying to different colleges, playing basketball, I was still applying to the Air Force Academy. That was the only one that I had applied to. And in my head, I was like, man, I'm not going to get in. Like, I'm going to just apply to, so mom don't yell at me or nothing like that. Mm-hmm. But I didn't think I was going to get in. And then spring break, my senior year, I took a visit out there to Colorado Springs. And as I was there, like on my visit, in the airport in Colorado Springs, on my way home, I got a call. My phone was blowing up. I was actually asleep because it was a long turnaround trip. Like it was a one-day turnaround trip. We flew out there, toured, and was flying back. Phone blowing up. I wake up, answer the phone. It's my congressman. He's like, hey, congratulations, Josh. I have your mom on the phone. You got into the Air Force Academy. And I was like, what? I was like, just there like 30 minutes ago. So I think that was God telling me to go. So that was in 2014. And then I walked it down all 4 years, and now I'm here. Graduated 2018, and it's been good. It's been good to me.
Okay, lit, man. Okay, lit, man. So, as a professional, working for the government, and as a business owner, right? What is Joshua Reese's definition of an asset?
An asset is either a person, an idea, or something that can bring you revenue. That's what an asset is, right? So it could be a thought. That's why you have intellectual property lawyers. It could be a truck, right? If you're in the trucking, you need your trucks to move the packaging, right? And in the space that I'm in, um, Instagram, right? That's an asset for me. An email can be an asset for me. So it's anything either tangible, non-fungible, right? We're talking about crypto that can bring you revenue.
Okay, lit. And of course, the opposite of an asset is a liability, right? How would you explain a liability?
Yeah. So a liability is the opposite of an asset. That's the easy answer, right? The opposite
Right.
of an asset. But a liability is something that's on the books that takes away from the overall revenue generating activities. That's not operational expenses, if that makes sense. Like if it's not a cost of doing business, then it's a liability.
Facts. Okay, for sure, man. Definitely. Okay, man. Well, I definitely like the answers I'm hearing so far, man. Just getting a chance to, look more into your life, man. What's a daily discipline you try to implement every day?
Man, I actually got this from my dad, right? So we're growing up in the church. You are taught to like pray every day. But what I do when I wake up in the morning is don't check my phone first. Obviously, I mean, my phone's my alarm, so I got to turn the alarm off. But
Mhm.
after that, I'll take 10, 15 minutes, get into my Bible, pray and meditate just to start my day off, right?
Mhm.
Sometimes I do that and then go back to sleep, but if I don't have anything to do right away, but I wake up every morning at 5:55 here, LA time, because that's 7:55 Texas time, and that's 8:55 New York time. So I gotta still be up, with the same people that's getting up across the country, and I do my meditation, and then start my morning routine.
Yeah, man. And so just doing that, man, how have you seen your days after implementing that at such an early start, man?
Yeah, man, it's starting your day regardless of how much sleep you got the day before, right? Because as an entrepreneur, working a 9 to 5 and running a business, sometimes you got to sacrifice sleep, but you're waking up at peace still every day.
Mm.
That's the cheat code, right? No matter how tired I am, no matter what happened, I'm refreshing my day at peace. And that has really that's done paid me dividends with my mentality, my mental health, my, everything is just heightened because I'm starting my day off so positively.
Definitely. Okay. And what is one thing you do, behind closed doors to practice wealth building?
Oof. I mean, I kind of do a lot, and you see the shirt I'm wearing right now. It says "Employ the Money." So, I guess the beginning of that is really just like my mentality of abundance, having an abundance and growth mentality. So the way I look at things is, I'm breaking it down. Like, how can this build wealth? How do they make money from this? How big is the market cap in this industry? Is this $1 billion industry? It's $1 billion industry, right? So I look at every little thing, and try to dissect how people make money from it. But to answer your question directly, obviously I invest, right? I invest in information, I invest in stocks, I invest in crypto, right? I invest in people, and
Mhm.
I really focus on community building. So if you can build a community, then wealth will follow.
The mindset, the business behind Mr. Reese, man. First off, with Employ the Money, man. As an outsider looking in, I know that you have a group of friends, saying y'all all promote this brand. So my question is Employ the Money a investing group, or is it just more so of a commodity that you guys all leverage and benefit from?
Yeah. So our kind of slogan is more than apparel, it's a lifestyle. So it's not only an investment group, right? Think of if you understand what a Discord is, that's what it is, because it's 5 like-minded individuals that are in different industries that take their own different understandings of what industries they're in and bringing it together to give information, give knowledge, give, financial literacy, give support, give, mental health support, physical support, exercise tips, anything, right, to the community.
Mhm.
So when we say employ the money, it's not literally about money all the time. It's about putting good energy into yourself, releasing your gifts, and then naturally, because of how the world works and how God works, you receive, things back in abundance.
Definitely, man. When did the employ the money vision come to you? You know what I'm saying? And the second part of that question is, when did y'all start to put it in motion?
Yeah, so the beginning of 2021 is when we really started to sit down and focus. After that first year of the pandemic, everybody was just trying to kind of figure out life, right? So as we went into 2022, and normally we throw a nice New Year's party every year, but we were like, man, we're not going to do that this year, obviously, because it's unsafe. And then we just started sitting down. I was like, man, we're all professionals. We're all like doing different things, building different things. Let's kind of rebrand ourselves and really show people what we actually do day to day. Like, let's kind of go away from being those dudes like, yeah, they got their stuff together and they work hard, play hard, to let's show y'all this work that we really do. Like, y'all don't really know how we are, but we really have something special and we have a really close bond. So then, we were watching Earn Your Leisure videos. We were watching, some wealth generating videos. And I got to give a special shout out to my boy Justice, man. He's the one who actually came up with the phrase. It was a lot of brainstorming, but he was the one. He was like, "What about this?" And I was like, "Employ the money."
Employ the money.
I was like, "That's it." I was like,
Shout
"Yeah,
out
bro,
Justice,
that's it."
man. Shout out Justice.
Man, shout out to my boy Justice, man. They call him heavy on assets. That's his Instagram name, but our nickname to him is Blueprint JB, because he laid that foundation, he laid that blueprint, and we follow it. So shout out to my guy Justice.
Man, that's lit, man. Okay, man. So just, man, as an employer the money, man, as it being like a body, man, saying you being a part of the body, like employer the money has a head, has a arm, has a leg. What is your specific role within employer the money?
Yeah, so employ the money is like our phrase is trademarked, but our company name is the Grander Society, right? So my role in that as a part of founder is being the chief of marketing, because that's what I do with my business. We have a CEO, a CFO, a director of operations, and then a chief of research and expansion, and then myself, the chief of marketing. So everybody has their official titles as founders, and we all play our different roles.
Let's definitely talk about to the stars media, man. What made you say, man, I really want to help people learn about social media and how to benefit from social media?
Absolutely, yeah, man. So it started. Shout out to my mentor, Mark Swiss. He's a millionaire digital marketer, heavy hitter. He's a heavy hitter. He's my mentor, right? So he was always kind of planting that digital marketing seed into me, even when I was in college, right? Mm-hmm. So when I was in business school, right, I took one of my electives was digital marketing, right? I wanted the easy A, boost that GPA up a little bit. And so one of the tenets in the course was, social media marketing and how it's implemented into the other like fundamental digital marketing strategies. And I was like, man, I'm on social media a lot. I feel like I could do this, right? And then our final project was to pick a small business and run a digital marketing campaign. And I was heavy on the social media aspect of my group project, and it actually paid dividends to the company that we used. So I was like, you know what? I think I can do this, right? I was in the middle of the pandemic. There was a lot going on in the country socially. And I was like, you know what? I want to start something that I can control, that no one can take away from me based off of the information that I have. And after doing some research and figuring out exactly how I wanted to do it and getting that, expertise, I started the company officially LLC'd January 11th, 2021. That's a special day. That's my brother's birthday, actually.
Ooh, that is, yeah. Nice.
That's my brother's birthday. So
I did not know that, man. That's lit. That's lit.
Yeah. And then I launched January 27th, which was my cousin's birthday. of 2021.
Okay, man. So, man, so now that you're in that industry, you know what I'm saying, social media, you know what I'm saying, as a brand strategist, you know what I'm saying, as an influencer to influencers, you know, how that's crazy. You're an influencer to influencers, you know, that's kind of lit, man. You're the OG to the OGs, man. So, man, how important is social media, right, for these old, well, I'm gonna say this, how important is it for old and new businesses to adapt to social media to thrive in today's digital climate?
Yes, that's a great question, right? A lot of people see social media as a chore, but it's really a tool, bro. It's really a tool. And the more consistent you are with your content, as long as you can educate, entertain, or inspire, or a mix of all three with the content that you produce, it will pay off. You have to be patient. It's good to invest into a social media strategist or brand strategist that can coach you into understanding the algorithm and different tools that you can use to accelerate that growth. But in the meantime, it's just another marketing tool that's free, right? So instead of paying for ads, right, that could get costly, instead of paying for billboards that people just drive by that don't look at, instead of paying for radio ads that people don't even listen to because everybody has Apple Music or Spotify, right? Using this free platform to show people your behind the scenes, to show people how good of a business you do, to show people, you know, your clients' reviews, right? It's invaluable. It's invaluable.
Hmm. Man, great question, great answer, man, great answer, man. So what is you know what I'm saying, just as so far, man, what do people usually forget or miss out on when growing their social media following or engagement?
Um, Forget or miss out on. They forget that it's a long game, not a short game. So everybody wants to go viral, right? Everybody wants to have over 10,000 followers, right?
Mm.
That doesn't happen overnight. Um, some things just happen to go viral, and that's the nature of social media. But that's like hitting the lottery. You have to come up with a strategy. You have to plan your content out. You have to put hours into creating content. You have to get good at your craft. Not only be an expert in your field, but then also understand that you have to document your process, sometimes on camera, sometimes behind the camera, right? So it is actually a grind, right? I'm on Instagram probably 5 to 6 hours a day, not playing around. I'm actually studying insights, studying analytics, studying trending sounds, studying what's up and coming, what's fading away, studying the different types of videos, camera shots, angles, so I can get to my videographers to say, okay, when we have this client, we want to shoot this like this, right?
Mm.
So it's really a grind, and it's what I do every day. So back to answering your question, building and growing a following, growing a community doesn't happen overnight. It happens with value and consistency.
Okay, man. And so what services do you offer to clients and what makes your brand unique?
Yeah, so I offer a plethora of services, right? Because along with the brand strategy, I do digital marketing as well. So I can run your ads on the social medias. I can run your Google ads. I can automate your systems, right? I can set up your email campaigns, your text message campaigns. But when it comes to social media, what makes me unique is what differs me from the bigger companies. I give you that personal approach, right? I'm going to give you your biweekly insights, right? I'm going to break those insights down, and we're going to study the data of what works and what doesn't, right? Sometimes some things aren't as aesthetically pleasing, but you get a lot of views and you get a lot of DMs, right? So giving you that personal touch as a personal social media coach, social media consultant, that's what really differentiates me. And then also I do social media management too. So if you don't just want the consultation and you want me to post for you, automate your posts, give you schedules to how to create content, I can give you all of that. And it's going to be business and sales focused if you want that. If you want brand awareness focused, we can be that. I have turned people into influencers. So I've written their business plans and their content strategies on how to become an influencer, right? One of my clients, right, is actually your cousin Maya. She got 15,000 followers in 3 months, right, by just niching down and documenting her process, right? So that's just one of my testimonies, but
That's lit. That's lit.
I,
That is my cousin.
I'm
To
really,
everyone watching, that is
yeah.
family, man. He's not capping. He's not capping.
Yeah,
Hey.
so that's a few of the services that I offer. But if you want to look at the full package, you can go to www.joshuacreece.com and you can get the full rundown.
Lit, man. So how long have you been an entrepreneur?
Officially, for a year and some change, but really all my life, right?
Yeah.
Parents planting those seeds, always telling me, okay, so you want to do this? How can you monetize that? Or how
Okay.
can you make money for that? So I
Okay.
would say all my life,
Okay, man.
but
So what do you
officially,
feel?
doing business for a year.
Lit. Okay, for sure, man. I understand both answers work, So what's the biggest lesson you've learned as an entrepreneur so far?
Man, it takes blood, sweat, and tears. Um, it's like a job. Like how some people put their everything into their 9 to 5.
Mm-hmm.
You have to, one, find the energy, the emotion, the motivation to put all that and more into your business, or it will not work. You have to be just as passionate. I call my business my baby because I created this out of my mind, and now I'm building and cultivating something. So you gotta be tapped all the way in. If you 1 foot in, 1 foot out, it's not gonna work. Absolutely, right. So I'm gonna give a shout out to my brother Joseph Lowry, man. He's big on mentality, mindset, and we're in a book club right now. But this is one of his sayings that really resonated with me. Right, he says, "Give people their flowers, fall in love with the grind, and don't scoreboard watch." So what that means is scoreboard watching is like, you looking up at the score. So that's, I want this amount of money. I want this job. I want, this promotion, right? Of course, we're going to set our goals and have that. But then you set those goals, you put your head down and you fall in love with the grind. And every single person that's helped you, you give them their flowers because you don't know even, and don't expect nothing back. But when people are genuine, you get something back from it, right? So fall in love with that grind is, you know, putting in that extra hour. Like, right, well, sports is the best analogy to life. So if I play basketball, so after practice, you just grind it with your teammates for 2 hours, right? You put in that extra hour to get them extra shots in. You put that extra 30 minutes, get your ball handling right. It's the same thing in business, right? Fall in love with that grind. Once you fall in love with that grind, you look up, oh man, we up by 30. But that don't mean that like I reach those goals, but I'm not gonna get complacent because I love the grind, not that scoreboard.
Hey,
So shout out to my guy Joseph for really kind of putting me in that mindset. And if you have that mindset, you can do anything you want.
you talked about getting, right? And one of the best ways to get, man, is to actually give, So man, as a philanthropist, right, doing food and can drives, food drives, food can drives and toy drives for the Houston community within the last year, how important has giving back to the community been to you? What are some benefits and what are some pros and positives that you like about it, man?
Man, it's meant everything, especially because I love Houston so much. And every time I leave the city, I realize how much I love it. Right. So first time I left the city for real was when I went to college, and I was like, man, I would sleep on Houston. It's been a great place. And then I came back to San Antonio, so I was really tapped in Houston. So I got back
Mm-hmm.
used to the Texas ways, and then now I'm out here in LA, and it's so different. I'm like, man, Houston is where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
But man, giving back to the city just meant so much to me. It didn't even I didn't even care how much it costed, bro. Like once we set our goals, I was like, all right, we're gonna do it. And we set everything up and did it just because I wouldn't be who I am today without the city of Houston. My whole family is from there, right? I'm a 6th-generation Texan, right? My whole family is in Houston. So I'm deep rooted into the H-Town ways, bro. So
Yeah.
giving back to the city that made me, I can't even speak on. I honestly can't wait till we do our next event
It's
because
lit.
it means so much. It means that much to me, bro. This was the best holiday season that I've ever had, just because we finally put into motion our plans of, doing our canned good drive and our toy drive. So
Yeah.
it was lit.
But we got 60 seconds and we are going to actually make sure that we put ourselves in position and just answer as many questions as possible, man. We're looking to just have fun, man. Just get a chance to know a little bit more about you, man. So you
Let's
ready?
do it. Let's do it. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay, bet, man. In 3, 2. All right. What is your favorite color?
Purple.
Favorite animal?
Shark.
Favorite number?
2.
Favorite book?
Think and Grow Rich.
Favorite movie?
Coming to America, the first one, the old one.
Okay, crypto or real estate?
Oof. Real estate.
Okay, NFTs or stocks?
Ooh. That's a tough one. I'm gonna go stocks.
Okay, Tesla stock or Apple stock?
Apple. Easy.
Okay, Swipe the Fox NFT or Bored Ape Yacht NFT?
Swipe the Fox.
Meditations or affirmations?
Meditations.
Family time or personal vacation?
Family time. Easy.
Lambo or Ferrari?
Big Lambo boys.
Okay,
Lambo truck boys.
Airbnb or Turo?
Airbnb.
Jet or yacht?
I'm gonna go PJ.
Okay. Okay, that's 60 seconds. Okay, man, that's lit. Okay, man. So we got a chance, man. So that was our bonus round. So, man, Josh, man, I definitely want to give you a chance to shout out yourself out, man. Definitely get the people, you know what I'm saying, where they can follow you. Stay tuned and stay connected to you, man.
Yeah, so first I want to shout out the guys, man, at _Grander Society. It's me and my close friends, business partners, and we give game in crypto, real estate, marketing, credit, fitness and health, and just overall mindset well-being, man. We have a book club that we meet every 2 weeks on Monday. So if you want to tap into that, you can tap in with us. You can tap in with me at I am Josh Reece on Instagram, Twitter. That's my Cash App too. If you want to bless me, all that I am Josh Reece on all the social platforms, man. Savior, I appreciate you for allowing me to come on your platform. You're a blessing to so many people, bro. And I just want to say, keep going. And I'm gonna give you your flowers right here, bro.
Thank y'all for tuning into this episode of Pay Attention. See you guys next week with our next guest, right? New York Fashion Week designer, right? And icon, Jamar Ladden, right? Let's get it, man. Let's go.